Well, hi there, food friends. It's Kevin.
Hey there, I smell butter in the kitchen here. I'm Ralph behind the camera.
You got a good sniffer, and you were right. You are smelling butter because I just melted some butter, and I've got some garlic here that I'm grating into the butter.
That's just great. And then what are you going to do?
Well, then I'm going to put some onions in here too. But we make a lot of turkey during the holidays. And we do that because, one, turkey is usually on sale and I get good bargains on it, so I buy 2 or 3 turkeys. And we love turkey leftovers in every different way.
Like finding new things to do with the turkey leftovers.
So I'm going to put this grated garlic in here. Now you don't have to grate the garlic, but I like to. And the butter's gotten brown and nutty, so over medium heat, I'm just going to saute this garlic really quickly. You have to be careful with garlic because you don't want it to get too brown. Then I'm going to put in 1 medium onion here, diced. So we're making turkey stroganoff, okay? And
is it different from beef stroganoff?
Well, it is in that we're using turkey instead of beef. How's that? A way to use up our leftovers.
But it's got that creamy egg noodle kind of thing going on.
Exactly, and that's just, we're going to do it that classic way, Ralph. We're going to serve it over egg noodles. So what I started with was 3 tablespoons of butter here in a heavy pan, saucepan. So I grated a couple cloves of garlic and then a medium onion in there. And
looks like you got some mushrooms and some sour cream.
I've got 8 ounces of, this is canned mushrooms. You could use fresh, obviously. Didn't have on hand. And when we're doing leftovers, it's all about looking in the pantry and seeing what we have. So I've got 8 ounces of mushrooms here. I've got a cup of sour cream, 3/4 a cup of white wine, something dry.
Okay.
Chardonnay or Pinot Grigio would be good. And then I've got probably, maybe 4 cups of leftover
mixed turkey,
white and dark, because we like both. I'm going to put in a little pepper here while we're cooking, and a little salt too. So just to taste. Then we're going to serve this over egg noodles. Now the other thing that I need to have is
turkey broth?
Well, for beef stroganoff, you might use what they call a brown sauce, which is kind of made from beef stock or beef bouillon.
So something of a gravy?
Yeah, but I did not want to use beef because that would compete with turkey.
So you need to make a brown sauce, but you want to make it more turkey-ish. Okay.
So I've got 3 cups of vegetable stock here. You could just, get the vegetable stock in a can or in the box at the store, or you could use vegetable bouillon cubes if you wanted to, and make your vegetable stock that way. And now what I've done here is I'm going to bring that to heat, and I've got, this is cold water, about a 1/2 cup, and I've got 2 good teaspoons of cornstarch mixed in the cold water. You with me?
To thicken it up, yeah.
So this is called a slurry.
Okay.
And this is a great thickener. And so what we're going to do is we're going to pour some of this in slowly to our vegetable stock here.
Okay.
And as it comes up to heat, I'm getting an onion facial. It will, see if I need that. We'll let this come up to heat, and then it'll start to thicken up for us. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look in here, Ralph. See that brown stuff at the bottom?
Oh, you're going to deglaze that with the white wine.
Yeah. So we got some good flavors coming out. We've got wonderful leftover turkey, which we love, and we're doing a turkey stroganoff for dinner tonight. So, look at our nice, beautiful mush, or onions rather.
With garlic and butter, and it's getting a nutty, sort of savory aroma.
And look at our nice, how it's thickened up right when it came to a boil. This is going to be our
brown sauce.
Our vegetable brown sauce. All right, I'm going to put these 8 ounces of mushrooms here and our 3/4 of a cup of white wine. Let's get this in the hopper. We're going to stir this around, and again, you had pointed this out, Ralph, that we're going to deglaze, which means to basically clean the bottom of the pan, all that deep flavor is with the white wine. We're going to bring this up, and we're going to let it reduce, because obviously when you cook with wine, you want the alcohol to evaporate, right? Because what you're really looking for is sort of that nice, rich flavor. And then this is good to go. If you really wanted to do it,
more like step saver.
It's step saver. If you really wanted to take it back to the 50s, and something Mom might do is, rather than fussing with making a brown sauce, you could
open a can of
cream of mushroom soup.
Right.
Because, of course, you got the mushrooms already.
Well, this is great because you often do that and show people how we aren't afraid to go that route. But this way, you're doing it more not from scratch, because it's still from cans, but it's a nice way to show a different way to do it and create your own.
Right. And so what we've got now is we've got this coming up to a simmer. So we're going to let this cook for maybe 5 minutes or so, and let it really evaporate. And we want this to reduce, okay? This is really going to be a concentrated sort of flavor center going on here, all right? And by the way, you could certainly use fresh mushrooms here. Again, we used cans because that's what I had on hand, but you could use 8 ounces of really just roughly chopped fresh mushrooms.
Many ways to go, because it's a kind of a turkey mushroom stroganoff.
I'm going to drop my egg noodles in the water here and get those going. Done with the slurry. When we come back, we'll do the next step. So we're going to let this reduce, which will be to add in our turkey. Okay, so our wine has really reduced.
Now you're adding the brown sauce?
Now we're adding the brown sauce in, and we're going to bring this to a boil. So let me up the temp here. And we're going to let this cook for about
whatever it takes to bring it to a boil.
3 minutes. Yeah, once we kind of get it to a boil.
Because right now it's just kind of bubbling.
Just bubbling.
You want to make sure it gets integrated with all those wonderful flavors.
Right.
And then you're going to add the turkey to it?
Yes. So let's let this sort of cook. So now we really have our base sauce here. Okay. Oh my gosh, it smells so good.
So this is just another fun thing to do with turkey leftovers.
Right.
We've had a lot of fun with them. We made one time in one of our episodes, we did creation that Kevin came up with, leftover turkey Benedict, or what did you call it?
Yeah, we did. We did a turkey Benedict, which was sort of a takeoff on an eggs Benedict.
And then just this year, I don't know if you've had a chance to put it up on YouTube yet, but you did a turkey a la king, I believe, right?
Yes, I don't know if that's up yet, but we've done. Did we do turkey tetrazzini maybe
a couple years ago? Yeah, that's one of the ones you like to do, and that I like to eat. But we love turkey, and we love finding things to do with leftovers.
Okay, what I'm going to do now is, now that we've kind of gotten this up to us, we've let this kind of really bubble away for a few minutes. What I'm going to do is we're going to take our turkey meat, I'm going to put that in here, and then we're going to of course we want this, we're heating this through for a few minutes. Okay, get it all stirred up.
Have you given it a taste test to make sure it's seasoned with...
I did actually before we came back, and it's...
Just right?
Yeah, I think so.
So you don't put any of those traditional poultry seasonings in there, do you?
No, because again, when you think of that, that's more roast turkey
Okay.
and the Thanksgiving flavors, the flavors that you get in like the dressing.
So this is going to be more pure turkey flavor.
Yes.
Okay.
Stroganoff is more of, it's creamy, right? It's something that's creamy, and because you get the sour cream, it's got the tang, and it's got a little bit, not quite the same seasoning palate, let's say, as roast turkey or what we think of at Thanksgiving.
Right, okay.
Okay, so I'm keeping an eye here too on my egg noodles, which are just about done, I think. So we'll have those.
So we're getting close.
We are getting very close because actually when we come back, we'll do the final step, which is to add the sour cream, but we're going to do that off the heat.
Right.
Okay, so I'm just letting the turkey this is leftover turkey, so it's cold, so it's already cooked, of course. We just want it to warm through.
Warm through. Okay, so we'll be back.
Yep.
Wow, now we're really close.
Yes, we are. Now I've taken it off the heat. I just took it off so you can see it's still steaming hot. All right, I'm putting in 2 cups of sour cream, which is pretty much
one of those containers.
16-ounce container here of sour cream. And you don't want ever to cook the sour cream. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why you take it off the heat.
Exactly.
So it does its creamy thing without getting cooked.
Now we're going to put in some dill, and you can use fresh. I'm just putting in maybe about a teaspoon, okay, of dill, dried dill. And then, of course, it gets this beautiful light color.
But I don't remember dill being an ingredient in beef stroganoff, so that's maybe a little difference here.
I think that kind of plays on the turkey a little bit. And then you see that sour cream just melts.
I think it makes it more Polish. The mushrooms, the dill, the sour cream.
Well, you know what? It's so funny. It's true. All those are really hallmarks of
maybe we should call this
Polish cooking.
The Polish stroganoff.
Look at that. That creamy goodness.
Yes, it sure is. I could eat it just like that.
So, beautiful. Okay. Now, we've got our egg noodles here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to
plate it.
Put some of these egg noodles here on the plate. You could use other things if you wanted to.
Like rice.
Rice, maybe some kind of pasta, but...
Maybe leftover dressing.
Maybe, yeah, you know what? Maybe you could. Then you'd certainly get those flavors that you were talking about.
Those poultry seasonings, the sage and the thyme.
So we're going to just dial this. Oh, and you see those wonderful cooked onions.
We're listening to green onions. So chunks of
let's just
turkey. Gonna do a little extra.
We'll just do a little extra dill garnish here. Let's see if I can locate a fork and give this. Oh, it just smells so good.
Verdict? Thumbs up.
Creamy, but turkey-ish.
You're getting that nice turkey flavor.
Yep.
Coming through.
The mushroom, the onion, it's all in there. And, this is, actually, I think it's kind of an elegant leftover.
Yeah. But very comfort foody and very good for people to try, something different with their leftovers. So it's always fun.
It's nice.
Is it?
Yeah.
Good.
It really is.
Dill's a thrill.
Anyways, before I eat the rest of this plate, let me just say, I'm getting so into the food.
Put that plate down and say thank you.
Say thank you for being a part of this one. We had a great time making turkey stroganoff. Hope you had a great time being with us. And you know what? We'll see you next time here on Cavalcade of Food.
Best to you and yours.
Bye.